Uh, why am I doing this to myself? Recently found out we're not going to record a podcast today. And that means I now need to come to terms with the fact that I'm going to be streaming more Sword Art Online Lost Song content. I know what you're saying. I don't need to do this to myself. I can quit, but... Oh, geez, that is loud. Give me a minute here. Okay. We're not going to check our emails. I already did our parties with the lowest members of our party selected. I forget if I... No, I didn't. Agile needs some good shit. Sure. I didn't buy you any necklaces, Agile. Sorry. And I haven't social linked you, so... You're just gonna have to deal with the basic shit. Okay. I really don't need to do this to myself anymore. Nobody really wants me to do this to myself. But I keep doing it to myself. I think it's just the masochism. I think it's the masochism. Let's go with that. I forget who else was a part of the party. I think it was Straya, or was it Alicia Rue? Oh boy, such memorable characters like Alicia Rue. I haven't bought any additional equipment beyond, like, what's already come with my characters, so... Ah, right. She's the one with the familiar... I was gonna say, I don't remember a character named Alicia Rue. It's like, ah, right. She's a fucking... cat girl, Neko, weirdo. Okay. Cool. I don't know why is it why are you speeding through this? Do I have to use the arrow keys? And because she has a familiar, she doesn't have as many passives and battle buffs. Go get people stuff. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Fucking shit. I want to go to the... You know what? I can get that. I don't know what those are. I think I know what those are. Guardian Archers. Let's get some of these quests up top so as that I can do stuff there. I just noticed that if I go to buy equipment, it's going to pop off the next part of the story. Oh, that's right. You wear a battle bikini. Like a weird, like, leotard thing. So the first thing we need to find are griffins. Then we need to go into a dungeon and get... So what are we looking for again? We are looking for... Not that. Griffins, which I can get no problem. The Guardian Archers, I forget where to get them. These two are in the same spot, and I just don't know what this one is. All of this, we can start with the Griffin, though. I wish there was a way to, like, mark... Or there were things on the map that was like, hey, go to northwest or northeast. I know that I always complain about this. It says, for example, Winged Beast, go to the sand, central of the island. Center of the island. It's just not... What is center? This? Sometimes it's like not clear at all what that means. And then sometimes it's like go to a dungeon to find this one. It's like which one? Because certain enemies are only in specific... Like I have to remind myself where that fucking dungeon was with those Guardian Archers. I forget if it's the one that's like super concealed or if it's... I think this pink thing is the... something I need to catch. Like a Pokemon or a venereal disease. Okay, was that one? Nope, 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 that was not it. Nope, that is not one of those things that I need to kill. The sense of flying is still pretty good in this game. Still satisfying. It's still a really good thing in this game that is otherwise trash. I don't know why I run away from conflict. There's a thing I need to kill. Altitude limit. Until it boots me. Yes, this is a thing I need to kill. Yeah, I need to only kill 5 of these. Okay. I think that's 5, or is that... Yeah, we got those. I literally only need to kill 1 more Griffin. That's in the center. Those are golems. You defeated your quarry. Like, the lack of, like, proper... Yo, you did a thing. Good job. Okay. Nope. We gotta go up there. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Can't go up there. I think we have to, like, walk up there. I don't know where the griffins are. But here I am, just wandering around the wasteland of this wretched game. What are these? No, 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 no. Cast magic on it. Please hit the magic. Can my magic hit, please? Okay. Okay, that... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's player. This happens from time to time. Sometimes I've never understood it. But, for whatever reason, like, fake avatars, once you clear an area, start attacking you. Like, this is a PvP world. I think that it is a weird attempt to try and encourage you to play the multiplayer in this, but I'm not going to do that at all. Okay, you know what? I'm cool. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so that was center. Guardian Archers were like this temple, I think. I do need to pick up some, like, materials like this. Currently eating tortellini. I'm going through an existential crisis. So, how's that? How's the tortellini? A job-based, anxiety-inducing existential crisis. How are you? No, these are skeletons. So I decided to fill the void of that existential crisis with Sword Art Online. You took the time to grate actual Parmesan cheese. It's an ennui sort of day. Yeah. I'm trying to find griffins to murder for fetch quest shit. While also coming to terms with the fact that I have to report to work tomorrow in person. don't see any griffins. No. That's the entrance. Uh-huh. Let's try left. I accomplished one set of quests. Subquests. Just can't seem to find these, griffins. Once I get the griffins, though, it's just a matter of which dungeons have... Oh, I'm out of stamina. I didn't realize that I was running low on stamina. Hey, game, I would really appreciate it if there was like some sort of like burp, burp, alert system that I'm using up my stamina. So yeah, the last Evangelion movie was really good. Because I think you're the only other person in the chat. Out of... I'll avoid spoiler talk, let's say that. But, the Evangelion 3.0, it was shockingly earnest and emotionally honest in a way I was not expecting them to make that movie. Maybe I do need to get up. Characters say things to each other they should have said. 26 years ago? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't say. I'm gonna give up if I can't find a Griffin pretty soon. The Guardian Archers I know are just in one of the late game. Oh, here they are. I could have just called Leon Leonker. He would have helped me out. Yeah. I want to see what that guy's got inside him. Like, beyond this. And I'm not necessarily excited for his next movie because I don't give a flying fuck about Kamen Rider. And I know, but it's an auto film. It'll probably be totally accessible to people who don't know anything about Kamen Riders. It's like, yes, but also just like a gritty Super Sentai thing. Not what I'm looking for. And if that's what Anno's gonna do, like some sort of hyper-realistic, like gritty Kamen Riders thing, like, I don't know if I want to actually watch that. I don't know. I feel like that's been done before also. I feel like it's played out in an odd way. I just don't see the point of that movie if all it is going to be is like the Shin the Shin sub-franchise, all it's ever been is we took these characters from the 60s era and made them all super gritty. Like, when I don't give a shit about the IP, it's a real bitter pill to swallow. Shin Godzilla is okay. I am not as enthused by it as most people, only because I feel like most people, even that movie's defenders, have a hard time, like, accepting the pacing issues, where it's like, oh, but that's part of the appeal, is like you're watching scientists try to out-science a Godzilla. And it's like, oh shit, I died. Huh. It's just, I get that, like, there's an innate appeal to, like, shit, we've got to, like, figure this out, just us. And, like, the inadequacy of the military actually dealing with the situation as a part of the story. I get that. I just don't understand why that needs to come at the cost of, like, board meeting that lasts 25 minutes in which we talk about why we can't use nukes. And then also, and this is, I must preface this, I am part Japanese. I feel like I have communicated this multiple times. But the style of acting in every single one of Anno's live-action movies is maybe one step better than the standard soap opera level of acting, because that dude wants schlock. Because he wants schlock, because I think Anno's in on how stupid the concepts are of his movies. Like, the live-action acting in his films is not actually good. And it's like a lot of, like, huh? Exasperated, like, what are we gonna do? Looks. And I don't know. I only need to kill 3 more of those assholes. I just feel like... But hey, yo, Evangelion was good. Evangelion was really good. I like Shinji being in a good spot. I like how they decided to pull all of the characters that are... all of the characters that you thought were like, huh, I wonder if they survived the events of 3.33. They did, and they remembered them. Like, all of the characters that, like, are conveniently brought together make sense, and it felt good to see everyone. Like, normally, especially after 3.33, where it's like, I worry if Hano's really gonna just give the middle finger to his audience yet again. Because I don't think I had it in me to watch another 2.5 hour epic. That lasted as long as it did. Oddly enough, I got everything. And Gendo was an actual good father for, like, more than 10 seconds. It was fucking wild. I feel like, you know, I think that Arbitrary is gonna disagree with me. If you want to jump into Evangelion now, fuck everything, just start with the movies. Just go with that. I know there's a validity to watching the television series. I understand why people disagree with this sentiment, but if you're talking about, should I get into Evangelion? It's like, yo, just watch the movie. Watch the first movie, and if you like it, just... I can give you advice about where to go next if you don't like the first reboot movie. Like, and also, it's like, it's not easy to actually consume the television show. Like, probably you should just watch the Netflix show and read up on why people are pissed off at the Netflix translation. But then, other than the whole whitewashing away a character's homosexuality, like, not worry about 90% of the stuff that the Netflix version does. And then watch End of Evangelion. But that's messy, man. I think I'm the dude. Oh, wow. You know specific memes of Evangelion that Arbitrary and I can't tell you what that meme comes from because it's a huge spoiler. Like, the one you just posted in chat is a massive spoiler. I'm debating if I want to delete that. No, I'm not going to delete it. But yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that happens. Yeah, Kawaro gets his head blown off. There. Okay, fine, you win. Fuck it. And the way they deal with that, the dissatisfaction that fans expressed in the movie series is mwah. Chef's kiss. So good. Yep. Okay, these are all really hard. Fafnir. Yeah, these are all really hard. I don't care. Yeah, and it's, you know, I have to ask those of you in chat, and even those of you that watch, because apparently these SAO YouTube postings do surprisingly well. If you read the Dark Tower franchise, the books by Stephen King, say yes or no. You have not? Okay. Because I'm going to just talk about the ending of the Dark Tower franchise. And if you... Can I just safely assume that if you have not read all, like, 8 parts, you probably won't read them at this point. Now, I will say this. You should all read Gunslinger. In fact, Dark Towers, the books 1 and 2 are in the National Archive for a reason. I would even say up to 3. I have a soft spot for all of the books up to Wizard of Glass. Wizard and Glass, sorry. But, Wolves of Kala is a bunch of bullshit, and that's where that franchise falls apart for me. Song of Susanna is a giant side quest. But, the final book in the Dark Tower franchise, The Wind Through the Keyhole, has an epilogue. And you should not read the epilogue of the Dark Tower franchise. Although there are some people who argue that the epilogue is the best part. Those people are on Angel Dust. Fun fact, I actually, when I was a participant of Anime Vice, the person who did editorial content on Anime Vice, and I did not see eye to eye with the ending of the Dark Tower franchise. And for some reason, I've heard that guy goes to the Comic-Con where I live, and I need to meet that guy, and I need to buy him a drink. Me and Tom Pinchuk went through some shit when we were covering Kill la Kill, and I owe that guy a drink. We held that war banner at the peak of that Kill la Kill bullshit popularity contest, and we're like, this show sucks! And we got so much hate mail for it, but fuck it. Him and I were holding that banner before it was cool. But anyways, the ending of the Dark Tower. So Roland is the main character of the Dark Tower franchise. And he finds out that, I've got to kill the Troll King, and he's got to kill the evil wizard, and he finds the way to do it. And then it is dramatically revealed that basically the Dark Tower series is a story within a story, where Roland realizes that he is doomed to repeat the sequence of events from the last 8 books yet again, but this time he's got a new device that might be the time that changes the sequence of events. So this is the 7th book, actually, not Keyhole. The 8th book is a weird in-between thing. And so in the coda, the epilogue, I should say, Roland basically steps into the Dark Tower. He's slowly forced to go backwards in time, and then realizes that he needs to repeat the events of the book series. And then a little voice in his head says, maybe this will be the time when you break the sequence of events. And then it ends with the first lines of the first book, which is the man in black fled across the desert and the gunslinger follows, basically saying, yo, this entire franchise that you spent like 20 years reading, I didn't know how to end it, so it's an Ouroboros. Maybe the next time this is gonna be cool. You're gonna break it, and then you will be finally free, but it's a story within the story, so hooray! You're back at square one and gotta do it all over again. That explains why your friend said they hated the book. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been that pissed off at an ending other than maybe Dexter. Yeah, the last episode of Dexter, holy shit. What's another ending? Battlestar Galactica. Holy shit, that's a bad ending. Do I have any people who watch Battlestar Galactica? Yeah, that's not a great ending. Jatsu knows what I'm talking about. That's where, like, what was the backstory? Is, like, the lead writers of Battlestar Galactica decided to put in their Christian propaganda into the ending of the story? Yeah, that's a bad ending. That makes no sense when you think about it. It became super religious, that's right. Like, the lead writers were Latter-day Saints that decided to inject their religious upbringing into the story. Yeah. Yep. There's a Christian moment. Christ-like moment. Yep. Oh no, but like there's some bad shit in it. I like how we have to talk about Battlestar Galactica and like Dexter, as this game ain't it. This story here about, oh, I'm a research person. Back in my day, I remember when people were complaining about the ending of Roseanne. That was the ending that everybody didn't like. I don't think there's gonna be a beach scene. You did not hate the end to Roseanne. Neither did I. And this is before she became a racist piece of shit. This is when it was like just a working class woman leading a show. But we don't talk about the awful divorce that also plagued the later half of Roseanne. And fuck the haters. The ending of The Sopranos is a work of art. Like, literally, we're talking about, like, Battlestar Galactica Daybreak Parts 2 and 3, like, have a lot of Christian symbolism. Even if, like, the original Battlestar Galactica, the final episode, is called, like, The Hand of God. I don't know, man. I didn't like the final episode of House, MD. I thought it was a bunch of contrived bullshit. House faking his own death and, like... Oh, I remember that. Yeah. But, like, House faking his own death, and he goes through a dream sequence in which everyone dies before his eyes because he needs to kill the real him to move on. And then he drives off into the sunset on motorcycles with his friend has terminal cancer. It's the fakest shit ever. The ending of Dinosaurs is, like, I hate to say it, but we're basically gonna relive our own version of the ending of Dinosaurs. Except instead of ice, we're gonna get heat. And I like the ending of Seinfeld. Oh, you want to use VR to transcend reality to something great. Wow. You think that VR can actually is the way that we unlock our reality? That sounds like someone who's addicted to a fucking VR virtual reality world. Oh god, you're talking to someone whose girlfriend literally got raped by Kayaba! What are you talking about? What is this? Name a ton of bad endings. Ooh, boy. Trying to think. Ready Player One? Ready Player One's just a bad movie. How about the 2001 version of Planet of the Apes? The original theatrical cut of I Am Legend that doesn't have the director's cut. The director's cut actually makes that ending make sense. Sorry, I'm drinking tea as I talk to you. Which bad plot twist that from M. Night Shyamalan's filmography do we want to go with? Probably The Happening. All of them? No, The Sixth Sense is good. I like Glass. I also like Unbreakable. The way that the Steven Spielberg 2005 version of War of the Worlds handles the plot twist, that was bad. The whole, like, living in the bunker with the guy with the axe part. What's the movie that stars Robert Pattinson and halfway into it, dramatically reveals itself to be a 9/11 dramatic set piece, like period piece? That's a bad movie. Isn't that Remember Me? Probably one of the most offensive plot twists I've ever seen my entire life. It's Robert Pattinson, like, I'm a office worker with a happy family, and then halfway into it, like, cuts to a calendar that says September 11th, and you're saying to your head, oh my god, no, don't let the plot twist be what I think it is. And then Robert Pattinson's looking through the window of his office, and the camera pulls out to reveal that he does indeed work in the World Trade Center. Smash cut to black. One day later, you find out that Robert Pattinson died in 9/11, and his family has to live with the grief of knowing it died in 9/11. That's the plot twist of Remember Me. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god. What was the other one that starred John Cusack, and it was a murder mystery, and all of the characters are revealed to be like personalities within a person's head who has split personality disorder? I read an article about a family whose son did die 9/11 and how they've been dealing with that for 20 years, and it was really heart-wrenching. Yeah, don't do that as an actual, like, drama comedy. You know what's sad? When a movie with Adam Sandler can mostly handle a 9/11 connection tastefully. Oh, right. Right. Weird how, like, when Adam Sandler tries to act, his movies are okay. Punch Drunk Love, a good movie. I haven't seen Reign Over Me. Yeah, I love Punch Drunk Love. That unhinged Adam Sandler is really good. I wish we got more of that. I need more accessories, please. He can act, yeah, I agree, but at the same time, it's not great acting. Like, I personally don't like 50 First Dates. And I've been told that I might be in the minority of that. Why can't I change my party? Oh, God! Remember the movie where Adam Sandler is a cobbler who has the magical power to disguise himself as someone else if he puts on their shoes? Yes, I remember that movie. Do you remember the movie, Click? Do you remember how Click ends? It ends with him basically going through his life knowing that he can't be with his wife, and then he lives alone for the rest of his life, and then he dies, and then Christopher Walken pops out of nowhere. It's like, hey, remember when I gave you that clicky button thing? Let's relive your life, but this time happy. I'm sorry that I spoiled Click for you. Who else is low? I don't remember you. So we got green and purple. Okay. Equipment you got. Oh, you got some shit. Okay. I should have given you a ring. Yep, well, let's check your skills. You're all air. Ah, Click, the movie everyone given to people on PSP for the great PSN hack of 2011. Yeah, that's right. That was that movie, right? It was the movie you got free for that. Oh, how that absolved Sony not having proper... Did I not set up your... I did not set her... I have to set up their fucking spells and their tech abilities. Every single fucking... I hate myself. Why am I doing this to myself? Can I look your skirt. No. You're my sister, so I'm not gonna do that. This game is 30 hours long.
ずっと SAO で戦ってきたんだよね。
まあ、そうだよ。
ALO に来て何か変わったこととかってある？
I didn't realize that you have fucking like distinct lines of dialogues if you just stay still. I didn't realize they did BioWare dialogue like this. Holy shit! They're having an actual conversation here because I stayed still for more than 5 seconds. They're talking about the story. Faces aren't moving, but they're still having a conversation. What? I had to move on because I played enough of the game.
やっぱり SAO と ALO じゃ少し違うってことなんだね。
Okay, let's I could have turned that in. Where do we need to go? That was the first one. Let's go to the second one.
僕だったらこの VR 世界にいる限り
Oh wait, we can't actually fly because we're too high up in the air.
ここで過ごした時間が僕の全てだからさ。
もちろん SAO のキリトが完全にいなくなったわけじゃないと思う。あの頃の俺があったからこそ今の俺がここにいると思うから。その感じなら僕もわかるな。昔の僕があったからこそ今の僕があるし、今の仲間と出会えたのもその昔
Okay.
があったおかげだもんね。キリト？いや、なんでもないよ。勇気が大事なことを思い出させてくれたなと思ってさ。
Oh, I have to go up there, but I can't get there.
よかったよ。
ああ、勇気、あり
We're
がとう。
already too high.
どういたしまして。
Oh, fuck this. Did I already do this dungeon? This one's the closest. I think I did do this dungeon. Drop. Oh. Oh, man. Will this game ever get fun? I ask myself loudly. I think you already know the answer to that question. I hate you. I hate it when you people are right. Can I get to somewhere special if I jump up here? Hmm.
装置の近くまで来てみたけど、どうやって使うのかわからないね。
Yeah, what do we do?
見た気流装置に似てますけど、形は違い
How
ますね。
so? You tell weave me a tale, O wizened sage Silica.
3箇所強く光ってるし、何かしら動いてるんじゃねえか?
Uh-huh. Can we use it? Nope. Oh, we've reached the altitude limit. There we go. All right. Let's So I couldn't find this one because this is on an island. We gotta go to this one, I think? Otherwise, I have no idea what we need to do. I wasn't paying attention. We were talking about books and movies. Oh, fucking A. Not being able to fly kind of sucks in this game. According to Google, 94% of people like this game. Yeah, I get 94% of people might be in too deep. They might be in too deep, is what I'm saying. Oh, this is where we were last time. I think we've been here before. Yeah. Huh. Oh, did I forget to pick something up again? I might have forgotten to pick something up again. I was tired when I last streamed this, so... It's very much possible I forgot to pick some shit up. Or I could be missing something about how to get to that underground dungeon. So clearly we need to do this dungeon before we need to do this dungeon. I just don't know how to get on top of that, considering that the altitude limit is what it is. A lot of aimless wandering in this game that I always seem to forget whenever I do a stream. Like, I always forget that anywhere between 90 to half of my streams are always me like, where the fuck do I need to go? How do I get there? Is there a waypoint? No! No, there's no waypoint. No. I've only had to use a guide once. They said that